Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Thought about it.
Yeah, he didn't chase it.
Laid off in time. Ready for the 2-2. Pardo stares in. And now time granted to Vielma. Nobody on, 1 out. 2-ball, 2-strike count here on their number 2 hitter, Alan Vielma. And there's a pitch off the outside corner, and the count's run full, 3-2. Good at bat by Vielma. He was behind 1-2. He's battled back here, full count. Here comes the payoff on the way. Curveball swung on and lined out in the left center field, and that is going to get down for a base hit. Kind of out there in no man's land. Hit it off the end of the bat, but managed to get it beyond the shortstop in a 1-out single for Vielma.
That's your typical Texas leaguer. Just enough to get it over the shortstop's head, but not enough to get it to the outfield where one of the outfielders can get to it.
So they have a runner at first with 1 away. It'll bring up J.P. Ramos. Right-handed batter will stand in. He plays third base for the Mavericks. He'll bat with a runner at first and 1 away. Pardo from the stretch for the first time comes set at the belt. His pitch on the way is down and out of ball, 1-0. Nice velocity on the fastball, just missed with it. Vielma with his lead away from first. Decent lead over there. Pardo set. 1-0 on the way is swung on and lined foul down the right field line. It's 1-1. Almost late on that fastball.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, he's thrown with some velocity tonight. They've been late on. They haven't been able to score up the fastball, even though he's thrown a couple that have been right down the middle.
Well, and I feel like they're sitting on that curveball waiting for it. Seeing if he'll hang one. Ready for the 1-1. Swings and lines one into right field. Right fielder coming over, reaches up to make the catch. And there's 2 away as Vielma retreats back to first base.
Good play by Manny Ramirez coming in to get that ball, caught it on the run, made it look easy. Number 16, Jorge. And that was another late swing, heading out to right field there.
That'll bring up Jorge Salcedo, the catcher. Batting clean up. He's got a runner at first with 2 away.
Not a very big lead at all at first.
First pitch on the outside corner with a fastball. 0-1 from Pardo to Salcedo. A ground out, a single, and a line out to right. Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Curveball hit him in the coconut. Right up on top of the head, and he's going to take his base.
Didn't even move out of the way.
Those are the best ones to get hit by, is the hanging curveball, because there's not a lot of velocity to them.
And he knew that. He just stood there, took it off the head, and kind of smiled and headed down to first base. He's going to come out, and they'll have a courtesy runner for him.
That'll bring up Efren Estrada. Left-hand hitter. Runners at first and second with 2 away.
And that's Santiago Garcia courtesy running.
First left-handed hitter in the lineup here. We'll see how Pardo handles it. Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Panthers trying to put up a goose egg against Eagle Pass in the first inning, and there's a strike through there. High strike call on the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Segura come back with a strike after hitting a batter. Still got confidence on the mound.
Pardo ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Up and out of there with a fastball, 1-1. So a ball and a strike. Pardo comes set, checks the runner at second, kicks and delivers. Swings and hits one high in the air out into no man's land. Herb giving chase. Second baseman Gonzalez out, makes the catch over his shoulder, and the side has been retired. So they get no runs on 1 hit, a hit by pitch, and they leave 2 on base. And we will go to the bottom of the first. No score yet here at Gerald Kemp Field. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the first inning. And you have Raleigh Jimenez warming it up to his battery mate Jorge Salcedo. Right side of the infield tonight, Efren Estrada and Jared Salinas. On the left side, Alan Vielma and JP Ramos. Into the Winn outfield, Manny Nelcor in center, flanked in right by Oscar Cavazos and in left by Juanito Martinez. It'll be Peterson, Pardo, and Joyce due up here. Winn put up a 0 in the first inning. In the top of the inning, we'll see if the Panthers can jump on top here against Raleigh Jimenez.
Peterson has always been a good leadoff batter. Does a real good job to get on base. He always finds a way, not necessarily always getting hits, but he does hit the ball. But finding a walk, hit by pitch, he does a good job at the plate as a leadoff batter.
Right-hand pitcher into the windup. First pitch, low strike called.
And Jared,
heavy fastball.
Salcedo got hit by the pitch by last inning, and our hit by pitches are sponsored by Hazel Russell, State Farm agent. Hazel offers protection that works as hard as you. Call Hazel and the crew today, 830-931-3441.
0-1 on the way is a breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Peterson. It's a sharp breaking curve.
Yep. Jimenez has got a good curveball.
And the fastball he threw before that is one of those sinking curveballs, kind of a heavy fastball. Doesn't throw it hard, but it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. There's a breaking ball, and Peterson just does get a piece of that to stay alive, and we'll do it again at 0-2.
That was one of those outside pitches. If you don't swing, you don't want to leave it up to the umpire. So he went ahead and took a hack at it, just a defensive swing to try to get a piece of it, and fouled it off to keep himself alive.
Well, yeah, that was the same pitch he just threw him the pitch before that got called a strike. He'd have been rung up. Here comes another 0-2. Inside corner called strike 3. So Peterson caught looking. Catcher wanted that pitch on the outside corner. He missed his spot, but he got the strikeout.
A rare strikeout for Peterson.
That'll bring up Thomas Pardo. 4-pitch strikeout for Raleigh Jimenez to start the ball game. So Pardo, a right-hand hitter, will stand in. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Curveball missed. High, 1-0. Just missed high.
At least it's consistent because he didn't call those high curveballs with us either.
Here comes the 1-0. Down in the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes.
Pardo can sit back and now wait for a good pitch that he can hammer with the 2-0 count right here. You would think a fastball would be coming your way here.
Ready for the 2-0, here it comes. Down low, 3 balls, no strikes. So a quick strikeout of Peterson. Now he's falling behind Pardo, 3-0. On the way. Peterson Pardo taking all the way on the inside corner strike, 3-1.
And that's the pitch you want, right down the middle, nice and easy.
Here comes the 3-1 to Pardo. Swings and bounces one out in front of the plate, almost like a bunt. The pitcher fields it, throws to first in time for the out. Wait a minute. They just did. They're going to give him first base. Did they just say that he interfered at first? What was the call there?
The play looked good from our angle, but
he called a dead ball. I think they're saying that the first baseman interfered at first base.
Well, they're giving him first base.
Official score gave him a hit.
It wasn't even a close play.
No.
It was a swinging bunt. Pitcher fielded, threw it over first base. Looked routine from our angle.
I don't understand what just happened there. No explanation, but Pardo's at first with one away, and here's Joyce taking a ball outside.
Panthers need to definitely take advantage of it if they got it.
Yeah, for sure. They're giving him a hit, so we'll give him a single.
I'd like to see Pardo run here. He's got a sizable lead over at first base.
I'd like to ask the umpire for an explanation between innings. Ready for the 1-0 to Joyce. One of the best hitters in the Panther lineup. And he swings and lines one into center field. Center fielder going back to his right, reaches up to make the catch. And Pardo will retreat back to first base. Pretty good swing of the bat by Joyce, just unfortunately right at the center fielder.
Well, and that's one of those things where the wind is not at your favor because they carried the ball straight to the center fielder. Otherwise, it could have been a base hit, not much over the shortstop. They carried a little bit further, went right to the center fielder to get the easy fly out.
So 2 down, it'll bring up Aaron Tondry. Tondry with a runner at first and 2 away. No score yet in the ball game. We're in the bottom of the first. Curveball. Oh, stayed high for a ball.
He doesn't like the high curveballs.
Oh, that was a good pitch, too. Tondry will dig back in. Waiting on the 1-0 from Jimenez.
There he goes.
Pardo goes. There's a swing and a high fly ball to right center. Pardo's still on the move. Right fielder going back at the wall, and it's over his head and bouncing off the wall. Pardo will score. Tondry on his way to third. He's going to stand up with a triple as that ball just carried because of the wind, and the right fielder going back on it was not able to get back there and make the catch as he made a diving effort for it. It was over his head. Oscar Cavazos couldn't come up with it, and it's 1-0 Medina Valley.
And that's where the wind helps you out there because that ball was a typical fly out for the right fielder. He kept drifting back, and the last minute he decided he needed to dive for the ball because it was carrying so far, and it ended up one-hopping the wall.
Well, now, how big is that call at first base on Pardo?
Yep.
This will be Tanner Garst. He's got a runner at third with 2 away. How about the opposite field power of Tondry right there going the other way with that? I know the wind helped him a lot, but still.
Yeah.
That pitch was down in the dirt, a ball.
Huge for the Panthers to strike first here in the first inning.
Ready for the 1-0. It's on the way. Curveball called strike.
It had Garst backing out on that curveball.
A ball and a strike to Garst.
He's seen it once. Now he's ready for it.
From the stretch from the windup with a runner at third, and there's a big swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Had Garst out in front, pulling off of it.
He had him backing off on the pitch before, so he threw it again and kept it on the outside corner and had him reaching for it this time.
And so that retires the side. So Medina Valley gets 1 run on 2 hits, and they leave 1 on base. And so we will go to the top of the second inning. 1-0, Medina Valley leading Eagle Pass. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue here in just a moment.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field. So we got some clarification on Pardo's. What happened there is it was catcher's interference, so his bat hit the glove, and that's why he hit the little chopper. So there was really nothing rebuttal at all from the Eagle Pass dugout, so we knew it had to be something that happened, but it was catcher's interference was the call.
We just had a bad angle right behind the catcher here. We didn't get to see it. The side angle saw it, and there was no problem with anybody not liking that call. So they got first base, able to get the run in.
So the Panthers get the run on one hit, so Pardo is not credited with a hit there. Catcher's interference, no official at bat. It's almost just like a walk.
Right.
But a 1-0 score, Medina Valley leading nonetheless, and it'll be Manny Nelcor, the 6-hitter, leading things off here in the top of the second, and he takes a strike over the outside corner, and it's 0-1 to start the at-bat.
Good fastball by Pardo. Had a little tail action on that ball. Broke to the inside.
Ready for the 0-1. That's a curveball that stays high.
Yeah, that curveball got away from him.
He's had some issues with that so far in the game, leaving those up, not finishing that pitch. 1-1, swings and pops it up foul back into the screen here. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you haven't noticed the wind picked up.
A little bit, yep. Unfortunately. 1-2, there's that curveball backed up again inside, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and he's having problems with that curveball, Jared. It's not even breaking; it's just staying high.
Yeah, it's just a cement mixer up there.
If he puts it over the plate, they're going to hammer it.
Ready for the 2-2. In the dirt. And that right there is because he could not throw it for strikes the other time. They're going to spit on that. They're sitting there waiting for the fastball now.
You don't have a choice here with a 3-2 count.
Ready for the payoff. Fastball swung on and fouled back into the screen. We'll do it again with a 3-2 count. As Manny Nelcor leading things off here in the top of the second inning. Eagle Pass trailing 1-0 for the first time in the ball game. Here comes the payoff again. That's down and out, and he walked him. So a leadoff walk to start the second inning. That's never how you want to start, especially after your team just gave you a 1-0 lead.
Well, you're playing a team like Eagle Pass has got such a good record, and they're playing good ball right now. You cannot have many mistakes if you want to win this game.
And that'll bring up the 7-hitter, Jared Salinas, playing second base tonight. Got a runner at first and nobody out here. A right-handed hitter as Pardo checks the runner, and he comes set. Throw over to first, and he pushes Nelcor back. Who's back in diving. We'll see if Eagle Pass wants to play a little small ball, and they do show bunt, and he bunts it in the air. Pardo makes the catch. Good heads-up play by Nelcor not to take off on that play, to stay put at first, and there's one away.
Yeah, that bunt popped right up towards the pitcher. Easy play for Pardo coming off the mound. They get the out, and that's exactly what they need to do. It wouldn't surprise me if they try to do it again here and try to get that bunt down and get that run moved over.
Yeah, and if you're Salinas batting in the 7-hole, you've got to get that sacrifice down. This is Juanito Martinez, the left fielder, and he takes a strike from the curveball that time, getting it over the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
Much better pitch by Pardo with the breaking ball there.
Nelcor away from first. Not a big lead over there. Ready for the 0-1. Kicks and brings it. Swing and a miss at the curveball. Nice breaking ball by Pardo, and it's quickly 0-2. Dwayne, you got to throw him another one of those. On 0-2 here.
And keep it off the plate. He knows it's coming. You just need to keep it off the plate. Maybe he'll reach for it.
Throw over to first. Not close on Nelcor. Pardo from the stretch, checks on the runner. Now he comes set at the belt. Pitch on the way. Down and out with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch. Kept it off the plate. See if he'd reach for it and fish for it, but it didn't bite.
Waiting on the 1-2. Martinez waiting. Here's the pitch. Curveball called strike 3. First strikeout for Pardo, and it's looking. And there's 2 away after the leadoff walk. It'll bring up the DH, the 9 hitter, Dante Leha.
He got back on top of that curveball and getting good break on it and broke down. He wasn't expecting it to break that much and got called on the strike. Good pitch.
So now with 2 away, there's a strike through there with a fastball, and it's 0-1. So after that leadoff walk, a good job here by Pardo getting the next 2 batters quickly.
Do wonders for your confidence.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball just missed away, and it's 1-1. And time asked for by Leha. He digs back in, and if you're Pardo, you want to get him because you want to leave Jimenez, the top of the order over on the on-deck circle, to lead off the next inning.
Jared, good time to recognize our title sponsor for Panther Baseball, North Park Chevrolet here in Castroville. This is our title sponsor, as they have been all year for all Panther sports.
Yeah, and they've been with us since the beginning of all this when we've done this, and really they've been a title sponsor the entire time. Ready for the 1-1. Pardo stares into Joyce. He's ready. Comes set. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Swings and hits one on the ground to Gonzalez at second. He's up with it. Throws to first for the out. And the side's been retired. So a leadoff walk, and he retires the next 3. They get no runs, and they leave 1 on base. And so we will go to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0, Medina Valley leading. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Medina Valley leading 1-0. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Panthers as Jake Herb steps in to face Raleigh Jimenez. Herb, a right-hand hitter, leading off here in the bottom of the second, and the first pitch is a slow, sweeping curveball that Herb was way out in front of, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 on the way. Down low with a fastball, 1-1.
He tricked me. I thought he was going to come back with a curveball again. Herb doing a good job this year for the Panthers, getting a lot of base hits.
1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. There's that curveball in the outside corner. He had Herb swinging out of his shoes at it.
I would think he's going to see it again.
Ready for the 1-2. Pitch on the way from Jimenez. Curveball, and he swings right through it for a strikeout.
All 3 curveballs he missed.
Third strikeout of the ball game for Jimenez, and there's 1 away. It'll bring up the right fielder, Manny Ramirez. Ramirez made a good play in right field earlier in the ball game. He'll stand in with nobody on and 1 out here in the second inning.
Ramirez with a good hit the other night off the wall, a one-hopper off the wall to score the winning run for the Panthers.
Right-hand hitter. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes as the right-handing Ramirez digs back in. Here's the pitch from Jimenez.
Ooh.
Up and in. Brushed him off the plate, and it's
Sure
2-0.
That was close.
Ready for the 2-0. Kicks and brings it. Swings and hits one on the ground into the hole between short and third and into left field for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Ramirez. Second hit of the ball game for the Panthers. And there's a runner at first with 1 away.
Yeah, good piece of hitting by Ramirez. Had a 2-0 count, had a hitter's count, and sat back on a fastball. Drove it in the hole between third and shortstop. Panthers have a runner on base.
That'll bring up the DH tonight, Garrett Neighbors. Neighbors, a right-hand batter, will stand in here. Runner at first base with 1 away. Pitch on the way. Inside corner, called strike with a fastball. It's 0-1. Ramirez will lead away from first. Not a huge lead over there. 0-1 on the way is a curveball high, and it's 1-1.
They're gonna.
Eagle Pass crowd really wanted that call, but it just stayed up. Neighbors started after it laid off in time.
Even the pitcher lifted his hands up like, where was that?
Here comes the 1-1. That's through there for a strike on the inside corner with a fastball, and it's 1-2. Waiting on the 1-2.
Neighbors needs to protect the plate here with 2 strikes, anticipate a curveball, and just try to get a piece of it.
1-2 on the way. Curveball swung on and lined into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. With the play in front of him, Ramirez will stop at second base, and there's runners at first and second with 1 out.
Good job hitting by Neighbors with 2 strikes. He knew that curveball was coming. Didn't swing hard at it, just enough to get it over the shortstop to get a base hit and move the runner over. Great piece of hitting by Garrett Neighbors.
So back-to-back singles with 1 out, and it brings up the second baseman, Javi Gonzalez. Gonzalez with runners at first and second, 1 away. And Bobby Peterson moving on deck for the Panthers. As Gonzalez digs in here. Pitch on the way from Jimenez is in there for a strike with a curveball outside corner, 0-1.
Right now is that time of day, Jared, where that first baseman is going to have a lot of trouble with that sun setting in the left field corner.
Yep, looking straight into that sun when he looks over toward third base. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a curveball. 1-1, or 0-2 rather, on Gonzalez. So if you're Javi, you gotta be ready here because he can bury you a curveball or he's going to throw that fastball in the inside corner.
Yeah, do the same approach that Neighbors had. Back off your swing a little bit, just put it in play. Something good will happen.
Ready for the 0-2. Here it comes. Called strike 3 as he pumped the fastball right down the middle, and he had Gonzalez frozen.
That's right. It was right down the middle, Jared. He needs to be all over that.
4th strikeout of the ball game, second one looking, and it'll bring up Bobby Peterson, who was caught looking to start the ball game.
You know, when you have the shortstop and second baseman trying to keep that runner on second on the base, so they're moving back and forth. It opens up big holes. All you got to do is make contact, square up a ball in the infield, and it could go through.
So Peterson will dig in here. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has runners at first and second here with 2 away. Pitch on the way. Curveball up and in. 1 ball, no strikes.
He was ready to take that one on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Big at bat here for Peterson. 2 runners on. Hate to leave him stranded.
Waiting on the 1-0. Pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Job by Peterson there to lay off that low pitch, getting himself into a hitter's count.
Yep, and now he can just wait for something that he can drive. Don't help the pitcher out here.
Ready for the 2-0. Kicks and brings it. Swings and lines one into right center field for a base hit. They're going to wave the runner home. Ramirez is going to score easily. To third base goes Neighbors, an RBI single for Bobby Peterson, and it's 2-0 Medina Valley.
Good piece of hitting by Peterson. The pitcher's on the outside half, took it the other way, went right over the second baseman's head, got the RBI, and the Panther with a 2-0 lead.
And that will bring up Thomas Pardo. Runners on the corners with 2 away.
And now with Peterson's speed, you can think about running him and have runners at score position. I know you have 2 outs, but he's pretty fast on the bases.
Here's Pardo. Reached on a catcher's interference his only time in. No official at bat in the ball game. And a chance to help his own cause. Peterson goes, squares to bunt, throws down, and it gets away, and it's into center field. Neighbors will score. Going to third is Peterson. It's going to go as a stolen base and an error.
Work to perfection. Man, all you wanted, your runners in scoring position, like I just said, running second, third. They tried to throw down, got away from the second baseman, went to center field.
And a 3-0 lead for Medina Valley. And by putting the runner in motion, that's what you cause right there. Yep. Probably ill-advised of Salcedo to even throw down on that play. I know he's trying to get you out of the inning, but look what it opened up for you to do. Instead of second and third and 2 outs, you're third base or run home, and you still got to get Pardo, who's got a 1-ball, 1-strike count.
Well, and then the pitcher just threw one in the dirt, and it kind of frustrates your pitcher. You know, you're working hard out there, and you give him a run.
Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt, yep. 2-1.
2 balls in the dirt.
Panthers put up a 1 spot in the first. They put up 2 here in the second. They lead 3-0, threatening for some more. Pitch on the way. Strike called outside corner, and it's 2-2.
That must have been at the knees.
Yeah, that was a pretty good pitch by Jimenez. Because even if Pardo swings at that, that's a weak ground out. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. 5th strikeout of the ball game for Jimenez, but the side's been retired. But the damage done. The Panthers end up with 2 runs on 3 hits. An error mixed in there, and they leave 1 on base. And so we will go to the 3rd inning. Medina Valley leading 3-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the 3rd inning. 3-0 lead Medina Valley has over Eagle Pass as we go to the 3rd. Pardo warming it up here to Whit Joyce. Pardo through 2 innings has given up 1 hit. He's left 3 on base for Eagle Pass. He's 1 strikeout, 1 hit by pitch, and a walk to go along there. We'll see if he can have a clean inning here. It's going to be the top of the order due up, though. Raleigh Jimenez, Alan Vielma, and J.P. Ramos. 1, 2, 3 coming to the plate.
Well, they've all seen Pardo already once now, so let's see if they'd make any changes, adjustments at the plate with him.
Pitch on the way. Breaking ball dropped in there for a strike over the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Pardo into the windup. Here it comes. Curveball, that stayed inside. 1-1. Pretty good pitch, just didn't quite come back over the corner. 1-1 on the way. Outside, 2 balls and a strike with a fastball. Jimenez 0 for 1. He grounded out to the shortstop his only time in. It was a good play by Aaron Tondre. Had to come charging hard on that play. 2-1. Down and in. 3 balls and a strike. You don't want to put their leadoff batter aboard for free.
No. No, you really don't. You got to come back with a fastball down the middle now.
Here comes the 3-1. Swings and lines one into center. Peterson going back on it to his left, reaches up to make the catch. And there's one away.
One away, yeah. He did get him a fastball right down the middle. Peterson moving to his left just a little bit. Had no problem with it. Figured out the win there and caught it. 1 out.
So 1 away. It'll bring up Alan Vielma. He singled his only time in. He owns their only hit of the ball game. So line drive out into left center field for a base hit that kind of dropped out into no man's land. First pitch to him is hit on the ground through the third baseman and into left field for a base hit. That was a rocket.
That was a hot shot to third base. Gutierrez didn't have much of a choice just to try to stab at it, but he got through him.
So second hit of the ball game for Vielma and the Mavericks. It'll bring up J.P. Ramos with a runner at first and 1 away.
I would not expect their third batter to be bunting here.
No, I wouldn't either.
Down by 3. And there's a little bitty lead over at first.
Ramos lined out to right his only time in, and he takes high on the breaking ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. Swings and lines one into right field for a base hit. Runner stops at second base, Vielma. So back-to-back singles, though, with 1 out, and they have runners at first and second with 1 away. And that was he poked the bat out there and managed to just tweak one into right field.
Just a little sharp line drive past the outstretched Jake Herb at first base and get into right field.
That'll bring up Salcedo. Hit by pitch his only time in. No official at bat. He's got runners at first and second. The cleanup man at the plate. 1 away.
See if they can manufacture a ground ball to turn a double play here.
Right-hand batter stands straight away. Pardo kicks and brings it. Curveball high, 1-0. Salcedo's hit by pitch was one that took it in the coconut his only time in. And it looks like Coach Garza is going to go out and talk here to Pardo.
I think Pardo's rushing his pitches just a little bit. I think you tell him to slow him down, take his time.
Yeah, and the thing is, back-to-back singles, they haven't really hit the ball that well. It's a hard, hot shot at third on the ground and then a little just weak line drive to right field. But nonetheless, they hit them where they ain't. And hopefully for Pardo here, he can settle down here and navigate through this inning. You'd like to get through it with that 3-0 lead, but at worst,
absolutely.
Only 1 run.
Well, ideally, you want a double play here, and let's see where they can get a ground ball to get that and get out of the inning.
Right-hand pitcher ready, staring into Salcedo, the cleanup hitter for the Mavericks. 1 ball, no strikes, first and second, 1 out. We're in the top of the third. Pardo's pitch on the way. Bouncer to shortstop with it. Tondre steps on the bag, low throw, dug out on the other end by Herb. A 6 unassisted 3 double play, and the side spin retired as the Mavericks get turned away in the third. No runs, 2 hits, and they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the third. 3-0 lead for Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Just what the doctor ordered on that.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the third as Whit Joyce will dig in to face Jimenez. Medina Valley with a 3-0 lead as Joyce takes high for a ball 1-0. It's Joyce, then Tondry, then Garst. The 3, 4, 5 hitters due up here in the inning. Medina Valley with a 3-0 lead. There's a swing and a high fly ball into left center.
Skied.
Center fielder over, and that wind messed with him, and he reaches up to make the catch. Almost got away from Manny Nelcor out there in center field, but he managed to make the play, and there's one away.
Well, and that shows you how strong the wind is blowing, especially up high. He popped that ball up, and it carried almost to the warning track out there.
So one out, and it'll bring up Aaron Tondry at an RBI triple his only time up, out to the right center field wall. Jimenez into the windup, pitch on the way. Strike called on at the knees, and it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Curveball, big rip, and came up empty, and it's 0-2.
He wants that. He would like to have that one back.
Yeah. This one, he left it up in the middle of the plate, and he swung for the left field fence. Just came up empty. 0-2 on the way. That's down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tondry making a good play at shortstop that last time. That bouncer to end the inning. He grabbed it, stepped on the bag at second, threw on to first for the 6 unassisted 3 double play.
We'll give credit to Pardo for forcing that ground ball, turn the double play. Didn't have to make one throw, just made Tondry stopped on second.
Well, and he's had traffic in every inning. He's managed to navigate through it. That breaking ball misses down and out.
Let the defense help you.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Swings and hits one high in the air, right center field. Center fielder moving to his left, settles under it, and Nelcor reaches up to make the catch. Couple of fly outs to center, and there's 2 away.
That center fielder's doing a good job tonight playing the wind, getting under the balls. He's doing a good job getting a good jump on the ball and able to track it down because that was a deep ball, too. That carried way out there.
That'll bring up Tanner Garst. Garst struck out his only time in. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. I think he got 3 curveballs in that at bat. First pitch of the at bat on the way. Nobody on, 2 down. That curveball misses down and in. And it's 0-1. One-0 on the way. Down and out, 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, now he can sit back on a fastball. He got buckled on curveballs last time he was up to bat, and now he can wait on the fastball, which should be this pitch here, so he can sit back and see if he can get a hold of one.
2-0 on the way. Swings and fouls it back. He got the fastball. Just couldn't get on top of it, and it's 2-1. Nobody on. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike.
Good job by Gar so far, not chasing anything.
Ready for the 3-1 as Jimenez into the windup. Here it comes. Down low, and he walked him.
Good at bat.
First walk of the ball game issued by Jimenez, and a 2-out walk issued to Garst. It'll bring up Jake Herb. Herb 0 for 1. He struck out his only time in. He got 3 curveballs too and couldn't make contact. We'll see if he's made the adjustment. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change, maybe. As coach out to talk to Jimenez.
It may be just defensive strategy.
Yeah. Well, and maybe to settle him down. That's his first walk of the ball game. You got the first 2 outs here, and then you walk the next guy. You just want to go out there and say, look, there's 2 outs here. Get us 1 more, and let's get out of this inning.
I'd take till you get a strike, and then I'd try to lay one down and move the runner over. There's no outs right now. No,
there's
sorry,
2 outs.
2 outs. I guess we're not bunting with 2 outs, are we?
No. I wouldn't imagine Herb be batting or would be bunting anyway.
No. I saw a 0 up there. That was the balls and strikes. I thought it was no outs. It's been a long inning.
It's been a long day. It's been a very long day.
Look at there, Jared. The sun is setting orange.
Yep.
For a little foreshadowing here.
So we're ready to go here. Runner at first with 2 away after a 2-out walk to Garce. Jake Herb will dig in 0 for 1. He struck out his last time up. Jimenez set from the stretch, kicks and brings it, and a breaking ball that misses up and out of there.
Yeah, he's way outside. He's losing quite a bit of control this inning.
Yeah. You have a feeling even if he labors through this, you wonder if they'll run him back out there for the next. 1-0 on the way, and there's a swing and a big rip. Foul tipped it in the catcher's mitt with a fastball, and it's 1-1.
They played Southwest on Friday, Jared, and they struggled. Well, they didn't struggle. It was a tight game. They went 7-6 in I think 8 or 9 innings. They went extra innings on Friday.
There's a swing and a high pop up into left field. Shortstop going out, left fielder coming in, and that's going to drop and get past the left fielder. That's going to score a run. Up with it to the left fielder. He'll fire it in. To second base goes Herb. We'll see how they score that.
It's going to have to be a base hit.
And it is. They scored a base hit, an RBI double for Herb. And it's 4-0.
Yeah, the runner scored because it was 2 outs, so he was running on the hit. There's no, he's not going to get doubled up or anything, so he was on the move. Garce was running around the base, able to score easily just because he was on the move.
That will bring up Manny Ramirez. Ramirez digs in. He's 1 for 1, and he hits one high in the air to center.
Same spot.
Center fielder on his horse back to the right, reaches up and makes the catch out there in center field. Boy, if it wasn't for Nelcor in this inning, there'd be a lot more runs scored.
No, all 3 outs were from the center fielder.
And the Panthers,
they weren't easy either.
No, and the Panthers do get 1 run on 1 hit, a walk mixed in there, and they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the 4th inning. Medina Valley leading at 4-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the 4th inning. 4-0, Medina Valley leading. It'll be Efren Estrada, Manny Nelcor, and Jared Salinas due up here in the top of the 4th. Medina Valley with that 4-0 lead. They put up a run in every inning, 2 in the 2nd. Estrada 0 for 1. He popped out to second his only time up. Left-hand batter takes a strike from Pardo on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. 0-1 on the way. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch misses down and out. 2 balls and a strike. And as we mentioned in that last inning, Dwayne, Pardo's had traffic in every inning. We'll see if he can get through a clean inning here.
He struggled on that last pitch.
He's got the 5, 6, 7 hitters to work through here in the 4th inning. 2-1 on the way is swung on and hit high in the air to right field. Right fielder moving over, settles under it, and Ramirez reaches up to make the catch. And there's 1 away.
Yeah, Pardo's he's not gonna overpower you, but he'll make you swing at pitches that are on the corners and the edges and calls ground outs and fly outs. And he's done a good job of that tonight, keeping the ball away from the middle, forcing outs on the ground.
That'll bring up Nelcor. He walked his only time in, no official at bat. He's played a great center field for Eagle Pass in this ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Curve ball called strike over the outside corner, 0-1.
Good pitch.
Pardo trying to work quickly here. Into the windup, here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a little tweaker out towards the shortstop. Tondre grabs, throws, and got him. What a play by Aaron Tondre to grab that ball on the second base side of the bag from the shortstop position, because if Gonzalez makes that play and has to stop the turn, he can't make the play. Tondre moving towards first base is able to make the throw. 2 away.
Just reaches out there and gets it in the web of his glove, grabs and throws it on the run to first just to get him in time. What a play by the shortstop, Aaron Tondre.
Pitch on the way. Swings and fouls it out of play over to the right side. And it's 0-1 to Jared Salinas, who popped out to the pitcher on a bunt attempt his only time in. He's 0 for 1. Nobody on, 2 away. Top of the 4th, 4-0 lead Medina Valley. There's a swing and a bouncer, or a shot foul down the left field line.
And that was the hardest hit ball tonight, just that it's foul. It really turned on that.
And 0-2 to Salinas.
Keep it off the plate, come back with a breaking ball, or just on the fastball that's outside.
Ready for the 0-2. Kicks and delivers. Swung on and fouls it off the end of the bat over toward the Eagle Pass dugout, and we'll do it again at 0-2.
Just got a piece of that curveball.
Still 0-2 here as Salinas will dig back in. Right-hand batter waiting. And time asked for by Salinas, and the home plate umpire gives it to him. Now Pardo ready. Another 0-2. Swings and fists one up the middle. Tondre has to grab that one, throws on the move, and he throws him out at first. 2 great plays by Aaron Tondre back to back, and they go in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. Pardo had that clean inning we hoped for.
That was the first 1-2-3 inning they've had. Good defense. Again, do your job as a pitcher. Force ground balls and flyouts. Let the defense help you out, and that's what they've done today so far, going with the 4-0 lead.
And we will go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 lead for Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field, we go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Medina Valley lead. And here is Garrett Neighbors taking a strike. It's 0-1.
Jared, one of the players that doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but gets an opportunity to be a DH today and takes advantage of it.
Yeah, had a good base hit.
Yep.
Line drive single to left center. His first time up, and now he hits one high in the air. Shallow center, shortstop out, center fielder in. Nelcor makes the catch out there, or actually the shortstop makes the catch out there in center field. And there's one away. That'll bring up Javi Gonzalez, who's 0 for 1. He struck out looking his only time in. Right-hand batter takes a strike on a curveball in the inside corner. 0-1.
You can really, that pitcher tips off his curveball. He really digs in his glove when he's going to throw a curveball. They should be picking that up in the
trying
dugout.
to get that grip. Here's the
right
0-1.
Yep.
Curveball down and out.
He really dug in that glove to get those seams.
1-1. Hey, you can't steal signs now, Dwayne.
You hear that trash can in the background?
Yeah, I hear it banging back there. Ready for the 1-1. Here it comes. Inside corner.
Ooh.
Called strike. As Gonzalez jumped back off the plate, but he got an inside corner call. It's 1-2. There's a swing and a liner into left field, and that's going to drop in front of the left fielder for a one-out single. 6th hit of the ball game for the Panthers, and it'll bring up Bobby Peterson at the top of the order.
Javi Gonzalez doing his job as a number 9 batter, setting it up for the top of the order, gets on base, helping your team out.
And Peterson, 1 for 2, had an RBI single his last time up. Scored a run. He struck out his first time in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third time through the order here for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 4th. And Jimenez will stare in, checks on the runner, and comes set at the letters. Pitch on the way, inside, spun him out of there, and it's 1-0.
One of those things you almost want to tell them to wear it. That was just enough inside where you could just graze them.
Just get a piece of your skin there, or your jersey. Ready for the 1-0 on the way. Took a big rip at a high fastball, but came up empty. That's 65 pitches now for Jimenez in the ball game, working in the 4th.
You know, you're up 1-0 on the count. There's nothing wrong with taking a rip at a pitch like that.
No, not at all. Especially you got a runner on base. Ready for the 1-1. Here it comes from Jimenez. That's down and out. 2 balls and a strike. And, you know, if you look at what Jimenez has done tonight, he really hasn't pitched a bad game.
No.
Medina Valley's just done a good job of hitting the ball, and they've managed to get hits in key situations.
Yeah. Panthers playing some good baseball right now.
That pitch is down in the dirt. 3-1. Good job by Salcedo to keep that ball in front of him. Keeps the runner at first for now. And a 3-1 count to Peterson, so a good hitter's count here to Bobby. Dangerous count to a dangerous hitter.
Absolutely. He's a smart hitter, too, so he knows he's going to wait on something that he can hit.
Gonzalez with his lead at first. He goes. There's a swing and a high pop-up.
It's in play.
Into shallow right in on the infield dirt. The second baseman makes the play. And there's one away as Peterson pops out to second.
Yeah, he just got under that pitch, popped it up.
That'll bring up Pardo. Pardo has reached on a catcher's interference and struck out. He's 0 for 1 officially in the ball game. There's a runner at first with 2 away. A 1-out single by Gonzalez. He's still at first now with 2 outs. There's a swing and a bouncer. Third baseman made a good play. Goes the short way to second. 5-4 for the putout. And the side has been retired. So Medina Valley, no runs on 1 hit, and they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the 5th inning. 4-0 lead for the Panthers. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the fifth inning, a 4-0 lead for Medina Valley as Pardo warming things up here for the top of the fifth. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. It'll be Juanito Martinez, Dante Leja, and then up top with Raleigh Jimenez. And if you're Pardo, he had a 1-2-3 inning in his last in the fourth. You'd like to sit these first two down before turning it over to the top of the order. You have a 4-0 lead. You don't want to set the table for the top part of the order here.
No, and they're going to try to ride Pardo another inning. He has been pitching well. I don't think there's anyone warming up.
Well, he's only thrown 68 pitches.
And that's exactly what you want.
I mean, 60 pitches is the bar for 4 innings. He's right above that. First pitch of the inning. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. 0-1.
And he's continuing to throw strikes. All you can ask of your pitcher right now.
Martinez is 0 for 1. He struck out looking his only time in. 0-1, down low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
I take that back. He's only thrown 55 pitches to this point. Well below the bar for 4. And the 1-1 pops him foul into the screen, 1-2. Only 1 strikeout in the ball game for Pardo. He's had 6 ground outs, 5 flyouts.
Yep.
Here's the 1-2. Curveball, bounced at third. Gutierrez up with it, throws across to first for the out, and a 1 quick out here for Pardo. It goes 5-3 on the put out.
Just a routine grounder to third base. Gutierrez played it well, made a good throw over at first base to get the out.
That'll bring up Dante Leja. He grounded out to second his only time in. Nobody on, 1 away here in the fifth. Pardo into the windup. Curveball, called strike. 0-1. I thought that was a little low, but he got the call.
It was right down the middle, Jared.
0-1.
Ooh.
Got a piece of it, but
just a piece of it. 2 back-to-back curveballs.
And quickly in a hole, 0-2.
You got 2 curveballs past him, 0-2 count. You come back with a curveball or a fastball off the plate.
I'd come up with a fastball right up under his hands. Ready for the 0-2. Here it comes. And swinging a foul tip in the catcher's mitt. That's exactly what he did. He climbed the ladder. And the second strikeout of the ball game for Pardo.
Went with a high heater.
And that'll bring up Raleigh Jimenez. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to short, lined out to center. Nobody on, 2 down here in the fifth.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Jared, you got to get the 8 and 9 batter because you don't want the top of the order coming up with runners on.
This will be the 3rd time through the order here for Pardo. And a curve ball called strike outside corner at the knees, and Pardo's really settling into a groove here. He's retired the last 6 batters he's faced. Here's the 0-1. Inside, fouled off down the left field line. It's 0-2. Came with that fastball inside.
Yep. Same situation. What do you do here?
You just came with a fastball up and in. I'd bury the curveball outside. 0-2 on the way. He threw him a curveball, hit on the ground to second. Gonzalez up with it. Throws to first for the out and the side. has been retired. 7 in a row, sat down by Pardo. Going back to the third inning. 8 ground ball outs for him in the ball game. They get no runs, no hits, nobody left on. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 lead for the Panthers. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Medina Valley leading Eagle Pass 4-0.
Jared, the 4th inning's over, and the 4th inning is sponsored by the Four-Way Stop Cafe in Dunley. Daily mouth-watering lunch specials and breakfast served every morning. Located at the Four-Way Stop in Dunley, just a short drive from Castroville. Marco and Nancy Velasquez say thank you and go Panthers.
We go here to the bottom of the 5th. It's going to be Witt, Joyce, Aaron Tondry, Tanner Garst due up. Joyce 0 for 2 in the ball game. He takes a strike on the curveball as Raleigh Jimenez continues to pitch. Joyce has lined out and flown out to the center fielder in this ball game. The 0-1 is down and in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Joyce is due here.
That pitch is upstairs.
Yeah, that curveball's not breaking as much as he wants it to.
Well, and that fielder's choice that ended the last inning was the first ground ball out for Eagle Pass in this ball game. 5 strikeouts, 6 fly ball outs. 2-1, upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. This will be pitch number 74 in the ball game for Jimenez. I mean, not crazy, but getting up there as he works in the 5th. Swings and lines one into left center field. He was sitting on a 3-1 fastball, and that's going to one-hop the wall into the corner, and Joyce is going to cruise into second base with a leadoff double.
He was due.
Yeah, when you get 3-1 on a hitter like him and you groove a fastball like that, he's going to make you pay.
And then when he hits, you're expecting extra bases because that's what he's been doing.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner here for the catcher.
I believe that's Stephen Rips. Let's see here.
Aaron Tondry's going to step in.
The courtesy runner for the Panthers, number 1, Gavin Rips.
Gavin Rips. That's
Gavin Rips will be the runner.
Our Winn caught our roster, and it took it out to center field somewhere. So
yeah,
we don't have the bench names.
It was stuck to the backstop earlier. Tondry's 1 for 2. He's had an RBI triple, and he's flown out to center. And he swings and hits one on the ground to short. Shortstop going to turn to third, and he's going to get Rips in a rundown. Tondry's headed to second.
He missed him.
Everybody's safe. He missed him at third. Rips is safe at third. Tondry cruises into second. That's going to go as we'll see how they score that because it's not an error, but it's not a hit.
Well, it's a fielder's choice.
It's a fielder's choice, but no outs made.
The ball, you're a runner at second, and the ball's hit right at you. If it's behind you, you can advance to third, but the shortstop chose to try to get him out at third. It was hit right at the batter. And Rips decided to go to third, got in the pickle at third, and worked it back and forth and forced a little wild throw to third base and got safely at third.
Well, and here's the first pitch of the at-bat to Garst, and he takes a strike. So there's runners at second and third with nobody out. But the thing is the shortstop threw to third, but they got him in a rundown. Too many throws.
Yeah.
And the more throws you have in a rundown, the more chance of something bad happening. And there's a bouncer up the third base line foul. It's 0-2. And what happened there is nobody came back to cover third. And when you don't work on things like that, you don't know who's supposed to be where, and that's what ended up biting them right there, is not knowing where to be.
A shortstop needs to get rid of the ball right away, and that way they can force the runner back to second where he came from and nobody's hurt.
And the heads-up play by Tondry to get to second base.
Yep.
Swing and a miss as Garth strikes out.
Garth's having a tough time with the curveballs tonight.
Number 21, Jake Herb.
So now one away. It'll bring up Herb. Herb struck out, and he had an RBI double. He's here in an RBI situation now, trying to play add-on here. A 4-0 lead. You'd like to up that to 6 right here. A base hit could score you a pair. Even a fly ball to the outfield is going to get you a run. Swing and a miss. He had a pitch to hit that time, and he comes up empty. It's 0-1.
Through it. It took a rip at it.
Herb will dig in. Right-hand batter waiting. Jimenez into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swings and bounces one foul up the third base line, and again, 0-2 here on Herb.
Congratulations out to Tristan Stivers, Medina Valley alumni. Gets his 3rd win of the season and 7th save.
Well, he didn't get a save if he got the win.
Well, he got the win. He has 7 saves to go along with it. Great job for Medina Valley alumni pitching for the Texas State Bobcats.
He's been pitching well this year. 0-2 on the way. I think the biggest part of that season was against Texas.
Yes, it
was. They won 2 out of 3 from them, and he pitched some big innings for Texas State in that series.
Against some big batters.
Ready for the 1-2. Curveball, swing and a miss, flailed at it.
Chased an outside pitch and a curveball.
So you get runners to second and third with nobody out, and then back-to-back strikeouts. And Manny Ramirez will come up. He's singled and flown out to center. He's 1 for 2. Needs a pick-me-up here. You got a chance to play add-on here. You can't be turned away. This is how momentum shifts in baseball right here, when you have a scoring situation where you should get runs and you don't get anything out of it.
Good opportunity for insurance runs, and you don't want to leave them on the bases right now.
What a play by Salcedo right there to stop that curveball, keep it from going to the backstop. It's 1-0 on Ramirez. Jimenez into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits one in the air, left center field. Center fielder on his horse, and that's going to get down and go to the wall. Big pick-me-up by Ramirez. A pair of runs score. A 2 RBI double for Ramirez, and it's 6-0 Medina Valley.
Huge hit by Ramirez after 2 strikeouts to get that ball to go. Hits it in the gap, scores 2 runs easily. Stand-up double. Panthers go up 6-0. This is a huge, huge momentum shift for the Panthers.
And just timely hitting for Medina Valley in this ball game, and another big hit right there from your number 7 hitter. And they'll bring up Garrett Neighbors, who's 1 for 2. He's singled and flown out to center. Takes a strike on the outside corner. He's 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss at a high curveball.
Good rip by Neighbors.
And it's 0-2.
Definitely a strike he swings at. He's going to see another one here.
Ready for the 0-2 pitch, and Neighbors asks for time, and the home plate umpire grants it to him. No balls and 2 strikes. Ramirez at second. He'll lead away. 2 down, 6-0. 2 runs in the inning. Neighbors swings and pokes one out towards center field. Center fielder coming in hard, and he's going to slide, and that's going to be caught by.
What a play!
Yeah, what a play by.
What a play! That was a diving catch by center fielder, and he's made a couple outstanding plays.
Nelcor's been amazing in center field for them tonight, and he just saved them another run.
I thought that was going to be definitely going to be a base hit.
And so the side's retired. So Medina Valley does pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. and they leave one on base. And so we're going to go to the sixth inning, 6-0 lead for Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on
$1,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Kestrelville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe.
Back here at Panther Stadium here, Gerald Kemp Field, is Medina Valley leading 6-0 as we go to the sixth inning. Pardo trying to work through the sixth here. He's been pitching better as this game's progressed on. He's had 2 1-2-3 innings in a row. He's sat down the last 7 he's faced. He'll face the 2-3-4 hitters here in the inning.
Jared, we just finished the fifth inning. The fifth inning is sponsored by CYA Insurance. The fifth inning stretch brought to you by CYA Insurance.
And Pardo's first pitch of the inning on the way is inside for a ball, 1-0. He'll face Vielma. Vielma 2 for 2, a couple of singles in the ball game, has 2 of their 3 hits. The 1-0 on the way. Curveball called strike outside corner at the knees, 1-1.
Pardo definitely getting in a rhythm here.
Ready for the 1-1. Into the windup, here it comes. Nice two-seam fastball, had a lot of movement on it. It's 1-2. We haven't seen him throw that pitch tonight. It's all been four-seamers. That ball with a lot of tail at the end of that, moving back over the plate, and there's a swing and a foul back over the screen, and we'll do it again at 1-2.
Just missing one out there. Let me finish my little ad here. Locally owned and operated by Rick Moose is CYA Insurance. Come in for a free quote from Josh or Jackie Herman in our Cassville office located at 806 Old US Highway 90 East at Herman Tax Office.
1-2 from Pardo is swung on and lined into left field for a base hit. Over the head of Tondre, couldn't climb the ladder to get to that one, and Vielma with 3 singles tonight, 3 for 3 in the ball game. That'll bring up J.P. Ramos. He's 1 for 2. He's lined out to right and singled. He's got a runner at first base with nobody out. Eagle Pass trailing 6-0. Pardo had sat down 7 in a row before that single by Vielma. There's a swing and a little fister up the middle, and that's going to sneak its way into center field for a base hit. Just a little tweener.
There wasn't much to that hit. It just barely cleared second base. Had a lot of spin on that and rolled out in the outfield.
Unfortunately, it's back-to-back singles to start the inning.
Yeah.
That'll bring up Salcedo, who's been hit by a pitch, and he grounded into a double play. 0 for 1 in the ball game, and now Whit Joyce going to go out and talk to Pardo here.
Yeah, and we got the opportunity, Jeff. We'd like to thank our new sponsors, the Four-Way Stop in Dundee and CYA Insurance. Visit our sponsors. Let them know you heard of here online.
Yep. As always, thank you to all of y'all who make it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Salcedo bounced into a 6 unassisted double play his last time up. And Pardo's first pitch inside almost nips Salcedo, who has been hit by a pitch already in this ball game. Took one to the head, a curveball. Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. Down and out.
That gets away from Joyce, but nobody moving on that.
Well, and now you're 2-0, and here comes Coach Garza.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you're going to have to talk to him here. You've got a 6-run lead. I understand that. But your first 2 batters, second and third batters with back-to-back singles, and now you've got the cleanup hitter at the plate with a 2-0 count. You don't want to give them any kind of momentum to get back in this. They only have 6 outs to work with.
Yeah, and he's going to settle him down. They're also going to. He's talking to the rest of the defense too, what to do with runners on first and second. You know, try to turn a double play if it's hit up the middle.
Yep.
Try to get a couple outs on the board here. It's okay. We let one run score. We can give up one for a double play, no problem.
Yeah, for sure. And earlier in the ball game, you know, Pardo worked around some traffic on the base pass. Now he's back into that situation here. But you're facing the heart of the order, and we'll see how he can do that here, especially after he's thrown, you know, he's in the 70s in his pitch count. Waiting on the 2-0. Kicks and delivers, squares to bunt. Bunts it in the air. Joyce giving chase, and it's going to bounce foul, and it'll be 2-1.
He bunted it in the air towards the third base line. Joyce giving a heck of an effort, trying to get out to that ball, but just couldn't quite reach it. Would have been a gift if he would have caught that ball.
Oh, for sure.
I'm surprised they're bunting down 6-0.
Yeah, you know, they're trying to just get something going any way they can, try to scratch some runs across and not leave it all to the next inning. Ready for the 2-1. Squares to bunt, bunts it up the third base line. Pardo will field it, throws on to first for the out. The sacrifice is good. It goes 1-3 for the put out. The runners go to second and third.
And that was the right play by Pardo. Even though he may have had a chance at third, but you need to get that out. You need to get something going. You had no outs, get an out. Just now it takes away the double play because you have runners at second and third.
It'll bring up Efren Estrada, who's 0 for 2. He's popped out to second, popped out to right. 0 for 2, right, left-hand batter, only one in the lineup. Pitch on the way, inside with a curveball, and it's 1-0.
With the ground ball, you check your runner at third, and you throw to first, get an out. You can trade an out for a run here.
Yep, especially with that 6-1 lead.
Yep.
Or 6-0 lead, rather. Ready for the 1-0. It's on the way. Swings and pops it up, foul down the left field line. That's going to drop foul. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to Estrada. Up to 75 pitches now for Pardo in the ball game. He's pitched 5 in the third inning.
Eagle Pass fans are getting a little antsy here, Jared. They're running out of outs.
Ready for the 1-1. Kicks and delivers. Swings and fouls it at the feet of Whit Joyce, and it's 1-2. It's a high fastball that he just got a piece of.
Sure did.
Home plate umpire going out to hand the ball to Pardo, giving Joyce a little time.
Yeah, he's going to buy him a little time to shake that off. Not sure exactly where it caught him. I think it was on the foot.
Foot or maybe in the thigh right there above the shin guard.
Either way, neither one's a good feeling.
No. One ball, 2 strikes to Estrada. Manny Nelcor waiting on deck. Left-hand batter waits. Pardo stares in over his glove from the windup. Here's the 1-2. High with the fastball, 2-2. Tried to climb the ladder and get him to chase, but a good job by Estrada to lay off.
And that was a planned high fastball.
Waiting on the 2-2. Here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss. Joyce will pick it up. No, he got a piece. He just got a piece. He couldn't even hear it here.
I didn't even think he got a piece of it.
He just got a piece of that to stay alive.
He must have, because Joyce didn't do anything. He could have just tagged him, but he didn't try to tag him, so he knew that he got a piece of it.
Ready for another 2-2. What a great pitch by Pardo. Just spoiled. Just missed high with a fastball. Crowd wanted the call, and now the count's run full, 3-2.
It was just a little bit high.
I know it's a 3-2 count, but if I'm Pardo, I'm coming with that inside curveball again at his back foot. 3-2 on the way. Threw the curveball, and he pops it up to first. Herb waits on it, makes the catch, and the runners are still at second and third, now with 2 away.
Yep.
As Estrada pops out to first, and it'll bring up Manny Nelcor. And he's walked and grounded out to short. He's played an amazing center field for them tonight.
He's done a great job out in center field.
He saved some runs for them in this ball game. Right-hand batter waits. Runners at second and third, 2 down. He swings and pops it up on the infield. Pardo waiting on it, makes the catch just to the left of the mound, and the side's been retired. They get back-to-back singles to start the inning, and Pardo works around it. They get no runs on 2 hits, and they leave 2 on base, both in scoring position.
Makes you think that they're second-guessing the sacrifice on the bunt, you know?
Yeah.
Because they had runners on. We'll take it.
And we will go to the bottom of the 6th, 6-0 Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, a 6-0 Medina Valley lead. And it's going to be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for the Panthers due up. It's going to be Javi Gonzalez and then Bobby Peterson and Thomas Pardo. Gonzalez 1 for 2. He struck out and singled. He'll bat here with leading off the bottom of the 6th. And he takes a curveball for a strike as Jimenez stays in there to pitch.
Yeah, I was just going to say they're going to ride Jimenez out.
He's thrown 87 pitches. 0-1 on the way. That's right through there for a strike. The other thing is, so they only have 3 outs to work with. If the Panthers would score 4 runs in this inning, the game would be over on 10-run rule. 0-2 pitch. Bounced it up there, threw about a 52-foot curveball, and it's 1-2.
That's what the Panthers did against Legacy the last game on Tuesday. They were up 8-0 at this point in the game, and they scored the final 2 runs to finish it out in 5 innings, 10-run rule, and everyone got to go home early.
Ready for the 0-2. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gonzalez ready for the 1-2. Peterson waiting on deck. There's a swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop.
He hit it hard, squared the ball up. It was right at the shortstop line drive, stayed about 6 feet off the ground.
And there's 1 away. It'll bring up Peterson. Peterson's 1 for 3. Struck out, singled, and popped out to second. He's driven in a run in the ball game. Also scored a run. He'll bat with nobody on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. His team leading 6-0. Peterson waits. First pitch is a curveball over the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. It's Peterson, then Pardo. 0-1 on the way. Down and out with a breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Both pitchers still feeling very comfortable throwing that curveball, especially to open up an at-bat. Let him off here. Pardo was doing the same thing.
Peterson asks for time, steps out. And the umpire saying, oh, there we go. That was odd.
That was odd.
Here's the 1-1. Down and out, 2-1. You almost feel like Jimenez had some frustration with Peterson stepping out there.
He wanted him to step back in, and he pitched as soon as he could.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball over the outside edge, and Peterson came up empty, and he's got a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 6th.
Here comes that curveball. He's digging in his glove.
And he throws it, and they call strike 3. Peterson gets rung up. Kind of a late call by the home plate umpire that time.
It was a strike, though.
That's 8 strikeouts in the ball game for Jimenez. And that is 2, three of them looking. And with 2 away, it'll bring up Thomas Pardo. Pardo's had a weird time at the plate today. He reached on a fielder's or on a catcher's interference as he takes a strike. It's 0-1. So he reached on a catcher's interference. He struck out and then bounced into a fielder's choice. That pitch is in the dirt, 1-1. And the funny thing is the crowd's giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
That was a strike. Now the pitch to Peterson it was close. It was right there. Could have went either way, but it's just the delayed call. But a sarcastic go with the umpire by the MV crowd.
Yes.
That comes in. It's 2-1.
That's typical for Medina Valley crowd. They get their money's worth at every game.
Ready for the 2-1. Jimenez will bring it upstairs. 3 balls and a strike to Pardo. That was his 100th pitch of the ball game.
You know, every time he looks like he's struggling, he comes back with a strikeout or an easy ground out. He's kept himself in the game.
There's a swing and a foul back out of play straight behind the screen, and it's 3-2. The thing is, like, it's a 6-0 ball game. Panthers have gotten 8 hits off of him, yes, but he really hasn't pitched that bad. It's been some timely hitting by Medina Valley that sunk him. There's a bouncer to third. Ramos up with it, throws to first for the out, and the side has been retired. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for the Panthers in the bottom of the 6th. And we will go to the 7th. Panthers need 3 outs to win it. They lead 6-0. Eagle Pass trying to get their bats to work. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Here we go back at Gerald Kemp Field as Pardo will stay on to try to finish this complete game shutout here he's got going right now. Panthers out hit him 8-5, outscored him 6-0. And Pardo will face the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup. It's going to be Jared Salinas, Juanito Martinez, and then Dante Leja. We'll see if that's who they go with or they try to get some pinch hitters up there. But it's Salinas to start things off. He's popped out to the pitcher, and he's grounded out to short. He's 0-2. Pardo, 81 pitches up to this point, and he deals a ball inside, 1-0. Pardo into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Inside, 2-0.
Another inside pitch.
Came with 2 fastballs that time. Unfortunately, he just missed off the corner. Ready for the 2-0. Here it comes. Swings and bounces one up the middle, and that's going to get past a diving Tondry into center field for a leadoff single. So they have the leadoff batter aboard.
That ball had eyes. It went right past Pardo, throwing his glove was coming off his hand, reaching out for it, and it went past the diving Tondry to get out in the center field.
They really haven't hit any balls real hard off of Pardo in this ball game.
And that's why he's still in here.
That pitch comes in high, 1-0. This is Juanito Martinez. Ready for the 1-0. Pitch on the way. Outside with a curveball, 2-0.
Joyce going to call timeout. He's going to go out and talk to Pardo, settle him down. Something. Look,
this is actually a pinch hitter. This is Jared Aguirre. Up there doing the pinch hitting.
Smart timeout by Joyce there, because you're down on 2-0 count. Go in there, go talk to him now before you walk a guy or let it, give something up that you don't want to throw.
Well, and here's the thing. So your number 7 hitter's aboard. You got your 8 hitter here with a 2-0 count. You have a 6-0 lead, but their lineup's about to turn over for the 4th time. 2-0 on the way. Bouncer towards second. Gonzalez up with it. Only plays it first. He'll take the out.
Absolutely. Smart play.
4-3 for the put out. Runner goes to second, but there's one away.
Yeah, as soon as you see that ground ball, you're thinking double play. But smart play by Gonzalez, because it was a slow roller. Get one out for sure. Again, we'll trade one out for a run any day, especially in the last inning.
Absolutely. What's the number on this young man's back here? I don't think that's Leha batting. Here's the pitch. Curveball called strike. Nice pitch. This is number 9, and it's Oscar Cavazos who is being DH'd for. He's in right field. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit in the air to right center field. Right fielder going back, and that's going to drop and go to the wall. 1 run's going to score. The shutout's gone. On his way to third base is Cavazos, and he's going to stand up with an RBI triple with 1 away, and it's a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, Jared, and that's Gavin Rips out there in center field who fielded that ball and threw it in. So Gavin Rips is in the game at center field for the Panthers.
So they make it 6-1. Runner at third base, 1 out, and here we go with Raleigh Jimenez at the plate. Top of the order, he's 0 for 3. And he takes high a ball, 1-0. 6-1 ball game. Here's the pitch, up and out of there, 2-0, and you wonder how long they're going to stick with Pardo now, as he's thrown up to 90 pitches. Ready for the 2-0. Jimenez asks for time. The home plate umpire grants it. I think here, if Jimenez gets on base, that's got to be it for Pardo. You can't let them try to keep getting the rally going, especially with Vielma, who's 3 for 3 against it.
Yeah, they need an out right here.
2-0 on the way. Swings and fouls it at the feet of Joyce, and it's 2-1.
Good pitch, keeps it low. Try to keep all your pitches low here because you want to force ground balls.
2 balls and a strike to their leadoff hitter, Raleigh Jimenez, with a runner at third, 1 out and a run in. 2-1 on the way. Curveball swing and a miss. Pulled the string and got him out in front, and it's 2-2.
That was a nasty curveball. It may have been his best curveball so far tonight, and he needed it right there.
Ready for the 2-2. From the windup with the runner at third, into the kicks and brings it. Swing and a miss at the fastball as he blew it past Jimenez. Third strikeout of the ball game, but it's a big one, and there's 2 away, and the Mavericks down to their final out, and we'll see if he can get Alan Vielma out in this ball game. Vielma 3 for 3, 3 singles. He's got a runner at third with 2 outs.
Definitely has swung a hot bat tonight.
And right now he's their last hope. Pitch from Pardo. Curveball called strike right through there, and it's 0-1.
He's got that curveball working here in the top of the 7th.
Pardo works quickly. Here's the 0-1. Curveball on the inside corner, drops it in for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Vielma.
Why not?
Either bury it or come up under his hands with a fastball.
Don't give him anything good here. Need to finish this.
0-2 on the way. Curveball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. and they get Vielma back-to-back strikeouts to end the ball game, and the Panthers defeat Eagle Pass and to deal them their first district loss by a score of 6-1. The one came here in the last inning, and Thomas Pardo goes the distance, throws 96 pitches in the process, and gets the win. What a game by Thomas Pardo. What a game by the Panthers, who are now 4-2 in district play. Only one game behind Eagle Pass now in the district standings.
It's a much bigger win for the Panthers than it is a loss for Eagle Pass. Panthers needed it just to stay in the hunt. Big win, and it keeps Eagle Pass within reaching distance.
Yeah, now a 4-game win streak for the Panthers, and they got something building here. We're going to go ahead and take a break and get all the final totals for you and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as Medina Valley defeats Eagle Pass 6-1, your final score. The Panthers now 4-2 in district play. Eagle Pass now, I believe, 4-1.
They're 4-1, and they dropped to 18-2 overall. And the Panthers move up 9-7. Early in the season, the Panthers were struggling. They were down below 500, and they've slowly worked their way back up to a 9-7 record and 4-2 in district. Like you said, they're one game back now out of first place. It's a big turn of events. I was not expecting a game like today, 6-1. I thought it would be a lot closer, and the Panthers would have a tough time with this Eagle Pass team. But now this Eagle Pass is, and they're kind of dejected a little bit. You know,
not much to cheer about tonight.
And it makes for a long ride home all the way back to Eagle Pass.
Yeah, for sure. Final totals look like this. Eagle Pass, 1 run on 7 hits. They commit 1 error. They leave 7 on base. 5 of those they left in scoring position. The loss goes to Raleigh Jimenez. For the Panthers, 6 runs on 8 hits. 0 errors in the ball game. Panthers leave 5 on base, and the win goes to Thomas Pardo. And Thomas Pardo is going to be our player of the game.
Absolutely. He's the player of the game. He went the complete game. Did exactly what he needed to do. He's not an overpowering pitcher, but he kept the ball off the middle of the plate, and he let his defense do the job. If you were going to give it to a second-place trophy out, you'd give it to the defense. They did some outstanding plays.
Yep.
Aaron Tondry did a great job at shortstop.
For sure he did. And the thing with Pardo is he had 2 clean innings all night out of the 7 that he pitched. He had 5 innings with traffic through there. A lot of leadoff batters getting aboard, and he managed to work his way through all the traffic on the bases, allows 1 run that they get in the last inning of the ball game.
Jared, next game is going to be Tuesday against Floresville, and that finishes the first round of district play. So it's a home game against Floresville on Tuesday, and then followed up by Southwest. So the next 2 games are at Medina Valley, Floresville, Southwest, and then they travel to McCullum after that.
They're both home games next week.
Yep.
And who was that player of the game sponsored by? Because I know it's sponsored by somebody.
Yeah, that's sponsored by Travel by Design. Ready for a vacation? Let Tanya plan it for you free of charge. Give her a call, 830-931-4834, or visit her webpage at tanya@designmytrip.net.
So a great ball game here tonight. This game ends in an hour and 40 minutes. Can't beat that in a 7-inning ball game. You go the 7-inning distance, and it's Friday night, and we're going to get home before 9:30. And so that's nice.
That's a broadcaster's dream.
Yep, for sure. And so a big win here for the Panthers. Thomas Pardo pitched a good game tonight. The Panthers got some timely hitting. That was the big thing for Medina Valley. 2 out hits and hitting when they had the opportunity to score runs.
The bottom of the order. hit the ball tonight.
Yeah, they did.
And that's what you need to do to win games, especially against good teams like Eagle Pass. Jared, what games are we doing next week? You going to be available?
I'll probably only do one. I don't know which one yet. I'll have to see. It all depends on my wife's work schedule because of the baby. You know, she usually works one of those 2 nights.
I understand.
We try to plan it to where she's off one of them so I can at least do 1 game a week.
Not a problem.
But I'll let you know, and we'll let you know which games we're going to be doing, and
because I'm sure people out there want to tune in because Panthers are playing some good ball right now.
They are they're 4-2 in district now after starting 0-2, 6-1 victory tonight over Eagle Pass.
Yeah, and if we don't do the games, you can also always tune in to the B team because they're doing the softball games.
The B team.
We got the B team. No, they're actually doing a good. Maury Stein and Matt Castiglione doing a great job at the softball field. The girls are doing really well. They got a game going on tonight. I'm not sure what the score is, but you can always tune in because they're doing Tuesdays and Fridays games also.
Yep, and so safe travels home to everyone who came from Eagle Pass here tonight. They had actually a pretty good crowd on hand.
Yeah, they did.
I think some of that's the fact that it's a Friday night. If this game was during the week, I don't know if they'd have traveled like that.
I know.
But at least they can get out of here and get home at a little more decent hour.
And we'll probably take a big crowd over to Eagle Pass for that game.
For sure, when that comes.
Mainly because of the casino.
The casino down there. You can stay the night.
You can get a 2-for-1 and catch a ball game and hit the Kickapoo place.
And hopefully that's a Friday night game.
Yeah.
But 6-1 victory tonight, a big win here for the Panthers, moving to 4-2 in district play, creeping up that ladder.
Yep.
And after an 0-2 start, things kind of looked a little dreary. All of a sudden, things looking a little brighter here for the Panthers. So I'd like to thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. As always, we thank you all for being with us here and allowing us to be able to do this and bring you these games. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy doing it. And it's even better here when we're watching some good baseball like Medina Valley's been playing of late.
It's fun when we're winning.
And so for the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, for Dwayne Garza, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next